it's about mobile applications, like intentional people and attitude toward mobile applications. So I want you to feel like good as your IT, you already feel good. You have these, you have everything. Thank you, Ryan Hassan, for hosting this focus group assignment all complete. Yes, I will start asking you questions. So the first question I would like to ask you all, but I will start with you, Shadi. So how frequently are you using mobile applications?
Pretty much like
In travel purposes.
you mean in travel purposes?
Yeah.
I always, when I travel, I always use mobile application. So it's like probably 3 times every 2 months.
3 times in 2 months.
Yeah, because I travel like frequently, so I use a mobile application every time.
Okay. For you?
Yeah.
I use it always when I travel, like twice a month.
Twice in a month.
Yeah.
You travel a lot.
Yeah.
You?
For me, like, I don't want to say weekly, but let's say every month 3 times. Even if I don't want to travel, sometimes I just look at, I want to have an opinion about the price, about everything, you know, so I use
A lot of information do they have on
Yes.
the mobile application?
But sometimes maybe I can find offers so that encourage me to go to this vacation or to travel.
For you, Hassan, how frequently are you traveling and using mobile applications?
I think each like weekly, like each week one time, like when I wanna find hotels in New York, or I wanna look for a bus ticket to get to New York and come back from there. So, yeah. I think weekly I use it.
How frequently are you using mobile application as in travel?
Maybe twice a year, you know.
Twice a year?
Twice a year.
And
Yeah, I
Tamer?
use it 3-4 times a year.
3-4 times a year.
We didn't travel as much as the guys did. So.
I guess Hassan is the one who's traveling like
Hassan
very
is-
frequently.
Ask me about that, I know that.
Yeah,
You keep
you
me
should
alone.
know.
Always it's been in different groups. So.
So, okay guys, the next question I would like to ask you, as you know, mobile applications have, like in travel purpose, online travel agents, like they have many options. For example, you can book a hotel room, you can purchase your flight ticket, bus ticket, or you can rent a car. You can do many things pretty much. Yeah, and I would like to start with Shadi again. Like what kind of service of mobile application you use, in what purpose specifically?
Travel, booking the flights and the hotels.
Flights and hotels.
Yeah.
So, and how frequently in these purposes you're using mobile applications?
Like pretty much of them, for example, yesterday I just used TripAdvisor to book
Yeah.
a ticket to Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I booked the ticket and also I booked the hotel.
So I know you travel to Florida.
Yeah.
So Muaz, you, how, what services are you using specifically? Like
Why?
rent car,
No, in the hotel.
hotel?
Yeah, I make reservations with the application.
And how frequently are you using that service?
Like when I travel.
Every time.
Yes, every time when I travel.
For me, I use it to rent car, to buy the ticket, hotel, train, sometimes buses, like if I want to have buses. So I use it like every time when I use one.
Like for every purpose,
Yes.
even
Yeah.
hotels, even buses, tickets, so even
Even
rent a car.
as I said before, like even if just I want to know the prices.
So have you used it to rent a car?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. And I have a bad experience, but later I can expect.
Okay.
Yeah, I use it like a lot for hotels, for bus, for airplanes.
As Ryan does, right?
Yeah.
For everything.
Really, yes, I carry it.
Let Aziz is the next.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I use it if I want to book hotels or if I want to go to a resort. Yeah, I do that. I use it mobile application.
And you said you travel like 2 times in a year?
Yeah, 2 times.
And in each time you use mobile application?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I compare it with the hotels.
You don't use website, you don't use anything, you only use mobile application?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
And you, Tamer?
Yeah, I use it, you know.
Also.
Use it when it
Like in what
since
purpose?
it has came out.
In what purpose? Like you rent a car?
Flights,
flights.
Rent a car.
Rent a car.
Nothing.
Yeah, and it's almost pretty much it, like, but
It just got three major things. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
So the next question, guys, does mobile, no, have you ever had any problems with your negative experience? Yes, Ryan, start.
Yeah, as I told you, like I have a negative experience. One day, when I moved from California to Philadelphia, so I didn't have my car.
Are you following?
Yeah, right, you know.
Oh, cool.
So when I came to Philadelphia, so I wanted to rent a car, so I rented through the mobile application, if you know what Priceline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I booked the car, so one of the options they provide me insurance, so I took this insurance. So for me, when I paid everything, I thought that when I go to the car rental, so I don't have to pay any extra money. I already paid everything. So when I arrived there and I asked them I need my car, they tell me that you don't have any insurance for your car. Tell them I already paid it. The website they told me this is insurance, not for the car, it's for the payment.
Right.
You do it through the application. So if there is something happen, they will return your money. But I tell them what I wrote in the website. They saw that it's on the car and it's full coverage. They told me no, you have to pay again. So at that time I had to pay extra money. When I went back to claim it, nobody.
Was it a big difference between the money that showed the mobile application and the amount of money that they
Yes.
said?
The application they told me like for per day $12, so
Uh-huh.
I will pay. But when I went there per day, they told me $35, so like double, or
Yeah,
maybe
like-
more than the double.
Yeah, like 13.
So really at that time I was desperate, you know. Yeah, disappointed, and especially like imagine that I put a budget for this and they start to ask me extra money. So sometimes you don't have extra money, so you'll be stuck, you know, like you'll be in trouble.
Also, you have negative experience. You want to start with negative or positive?
Negative, yeah.
Yeah, the
You want to
mobile-
add something into it?
No, but the application that usually they raise the price,
Yes.
not in the same. Like when we went for the conference with Dr. Lodi, we booked the hotel by using the app, and the price we booked was $450 for 2 nights. So we went to the hotels, and when we checked out, I just asked them like to be curious how much it cost, and they told me it cost them $350. So they were $100. The app charged us extra $100, where we should just went to the hotel and booked by ourselves. But this is one of the negative things that they don't like about the.
Now, if you will think about the price that they charged you like for 100 extra, right? You said.
Yeah.
So if have you ever tried to solve that problem? Have you ever called to mobile
No, you
application?
can't, because it's a deal. You signed the deal. It's here. It's come your fault. I mean, why you couldn't like call the hotel first? But usually people they trust the mobile application because they provide like cheap prices than the provider themselves.
What
So,
about you personally? Do you rely on mobile applications?
after what happens? I'm not gonna rely anymore.
Yeah, like you're gonna compare prices.
See now yesterday when I booked the hotel to Florida, I called the hotel first and I make sure that the prices is the same, and I just booked through the mobile application.
Okay.
That's happened
I think,
exactly what's
Can you
Shadi,
wait comments on it?
what Shadi said happened to me also. Like I checked in the application and it was like, for example, $100 or $200. But when I went to the hotel, it was more cheaper.
Too much.
So I booked through the hotel. I didn't book through the.
So actually, you became aware of the issue of price.
Yes. So after that, I compared between the hotel
Price.
and the application and see what was better.
What about you, Hassan? Sorry for that.
It's fine.
Yes. After Hassan, you will be sure next. Sorry.
About me, about negative experience one day, like I booked room in hotels, and then they said in the mobile application that we provide extra bed for the room
Extra bed. for
in
the-
case if you need. So when I went to the hotel, one of my friends, he came with us on the last minute, so I had to order for him like an extra bed. Once we checked in, I told the guy on the desk, I told him I need an extra bed for me, please, because of my friend, and I will pay for it. It's not a problem at the money, but he said, our policy as a hotel, we don't provide extra bed. So,
Do you think personally, did you solve the problem? Like by talking to that guy in the front desk, did you solve the problem or not?
no.
What do you think? Why, could you call the mobile application to solve this problem?
Actually, I booked the room through them, but now I'm inside the hotel and I don't have any choice to do. The money has been paid already, and they put me in this situation. So in this time, the guy who worked in the hotel, he told me, okay, you're gonna pay like extra fee, but I'm gonna give you a room with 2 queen bed.
So actually, you had a problem with mobile application,
Yeah, it's not
online
sometimes.
travel agent, but front desk agent solved your problem.
Yeah, but the problem was the information that the application provide is not like 200%.
Okay. Tamer,
For
please.
me, I would say the worst thing,
Yeah.
these applications, is the evaluation.
Is there what?
The evaluation, how
Uh-huh.
people evaluate
The review.
hotels, the review. So one day, I got my booking, my reservation for one hotel, and it was like for 4 nights, 5 stars. You see what I'm saying? So it was the worst hotel I have stayed in my life.
Oh, really?
Even though the evaluation, the reviews, it was good. And
But what do you think is was the problem of having like
the problem is the applications, they do not control the evaluation. I mean, you can go now and you see any hotels or restaurants or whatever, so you can. Some of them, they are working to change it.
Uh-huh.
You cannot evaluate any of these services until you are done with them. I mean, until
so you have to try in order to evaluate for yourself, right?
you have to have that reservation with them and like that experience with them. Then you can evaluate. That's good things, but they didn't do it all. I mean, most of them. So
Okay, Hassan.
I want to add one point, like I think
Tamer's
it's-
point?
Yeah, to Tamer's point, it's not the problem not with in the mobile application, but maybe it's the hotel, he didn't provide the whole information for the mobile
Yeah.
application.
The communication.
So maybe there is a miscommunication between the mobile application and the service provider, which is the hotel.
Yeah, I also guess that should be. Let Aziz speak, please. Aziz, you want to add something?
Yeah, sure. I remember I had a bad experience with mobile application. My friend and I, we booked a hotel in San Diego, and they told us that on the website they told us the breakfast was free. It's free. And then we went there, and when we went to have a breakfast, they told us no, you have to pay for the
So, sorry,
breakfast.
just a second, I want to confirm. On the mobile application, it was saying like the product.
The breakfast
Breakfast is
is
free.
free, yeah. But then we went there, they told us no, you have to pay for your breakfast. So we got disappointed.
And what action did you take at that point? Did you pay, or what did you do?
Well, yeah, we paid. We don't have a chance, and we want to eat.
Did you even try to solve that problem? Did you call to mobile application to ask like why do you have that information there, which is in fact it's not real?
No, but my friend, she wrote a bad comment.
She
Bad
wrote
comment.
review.
Yeah, she wrote, yeah.
She wrote review
Yeah.
about it.
The-
You want to add something?
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, the communication between the hotel and the agent,
Online travel.
yes.
Are you following guys?
Usually, it's poor. So I remember, it's an example like what they said. In a mobile application, they said they will provide a Wi-Fi free, but when I went to the hotel, they will charge. But what I did, I showed them what's in the application says, and they solved it for me.
They always do that, by the way.
Yeah,
They help
they,
these,
they helped me, and they didn't charge me for Wi-Fi.
They always do that. I mean, you have to check even with the service provider, the hotel, that everything on the mobile application is same or not. Because sometimes mobile application just try to sell you their offer.
Yeah.
And they write like we're gonna provide you breakfast or internet Wi-Fi, but you go there, you it's surprised like none of that was provided.
I really like the 2 point, like in the guy's point, like as they say, they sometimes in the application they say some services, but when you went to the hotel, you will not find it from your offer. The front desk of the hotel, they will fix it, but not the applications. So I think this is the problem, one of the things I hate.
So you're saying hotel will take
care of the problem, not the application. It's supposed the application take care of this
Okay.
problem because he put you in this. And for Tamer point about the comments or the reviews,
yes.
so sometimes, because for me, it depends on the reviews before I choose this hotel, like choose this application. So some of the reviews, as he said, it's like fake reviews. So I feel that the
It
same
is.
application they put it,
It definitely,
you know.
you know.
So there is no reliability in the comments.
So you're saying like mobile applications put a good review for the hotel?
The hotel, they do, they put some reviews for them.
Like I mean,
Or-
even if you want to
no,
rent cars,
no,
you
I
will
mean-
put good review for this company. You know what I mean? You will give good reviews for hotel, for rental car, for anything.
But now,
What's that saying?
some of the mobile applications, they close it, they look it off. So you cannot review that until you have a reservation with them and you are done with them.
Oh,
So
we
then they will send
Yeah.
you,
After the checkout.
you know, after you check out or you arrive to your like destination, that destination or whatever. So you can after that to go back.
That-
Which is like make it more, like,
Reliable.
more reliable.
In
One question.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, the communication. Usually hotels, they update their like services and they change a lot, but they didn't update with the application. So we don't just blame the mobile application. Sometimes hotel change policy and change services, but the hotel, they don't update for them. This is
the hotels cannot be as much faster as mobile applications to update the information, right?
yes, they don't update for them.
Okay, like next question in general, like I wanna ask you, are you rely on mobile applications? And if yes, so why? What exactly makes you to feel that you are using a reliable service? Let's start with Tamer. The service that they provide, if you rely on them, so answer me with why you rely on them.
Why?
The service, mobile application provide the service, and on the information that they have, whether you rely on this information or not.
You know why they use these applications? Just because two things. That's why I'm doing that. Because they provide all of the details or all of the informations about the hotels in the areas. I'm going there, the different thing, and the price. So that at the beginning. But now we think because the industry is getting bigger and bigger, so they try to change, make business.
So you
No.
consider that they have cheaper price, mobile applications?
I think they did. They had in the past, but not anymore. So now when I make like my reservation, I call the hotel, I do the front desk, then check the price, you
Oh.
compare, check, you know, so.
So actually you're comparing the price. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Ryan?
I want to add for
Ahmed?
another point, like about the prices. And you ask him like it's cheaper. Actually, sometimes yes, they are cheaper than the hotel, and sometimes as he say like when you see it in the application, as Shadi and Muad say. So when you see it through the application, you will find it like in price. When you ask the hotel, it will be cheaper. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
So do you think you rely on mobile applications?
Most of the time, yes.
because of price, right?
Not for me, and the price afterwards.
Wait a second, please. The company.
Thank you. Instead of price, yes, and the facility.
Okay.
Can-
Ryan,
Some-
Hassan, sorry.
Actually, I found it very convenient because you can use it 24 hours. Like it's easy to use and it's available 24 hours in your hand. I mean, you don't have to find a Wi-Fi connection. You don't have to grab your laptop with you. It's a small device in your pocket. Like whenever you you can book hotel at this time. You can rent the car at this time, and also a mobile application. Now the companies that or the people who provide the mobile application, they put the special prices just because they need you to use the mobile application. So the prices you will find it cheaper than the website, and it's easy to use
Yeah.
because it's
Well,
24
that's
hours
good.
and it's your in your pocket. It's so easy to use.
Okay.
For the hotel sites or the airplane side, airline sites, they prefer to like has a deal with the application because the marketing will be less in them. So instead they will like handle many gates. They just handle with one,
Yeah.
which is the applications. And for us, for our sites, the price, because they gotta provide, they gotta like give them a special price, and they gotta sell us the price. I mean the application, which is like it's the
Lower.
lower.
So, and you want, you
Ah,
just checking out?
no, I don't rely on mobile all the time. I have to like compare between like the application and like for example hotel or the line, so I can decide after compare. Because usually it's more expensive.
You should.
And some of hotels, for example, they encourage people to book through the hotel. Like for example, IG, they launched a program like a few years ago that they guarantee the price is cheaper than
What
these
application is it?
IG Intercontinental Hotel.
Yeah, that's the mobile application of hotels itself.
Yes.
Marriott or
Yes.
Intercontinental.
Some of the hotel encourage like customer guests to book through them directly without agents.
Yeah. And Shadi, do you want to add some point?
No, his point was interesting. I mean, I've never heard that each hotel has its own
Yeah.
mobile
Yeah.
application.
Actually, I would like to say here, like each hotel has its own mobile application. For example, if you want some days in, there are around, like you can put your zip code and you can find how many of days in you have around. But actually, we are talking about mobile applications in travel purpose, which are online travel agents. Just a second, guys. Online travel agents. These are online travel agents like Kayak, which
Provide
provides like variety of hotels in your area.
Variety of hotels and like
Kayak.
kayak, they have like in kayak you can compare the price with all the mobile applications, the
Yeah.
other mobile applications. So through one mobile application you can see all the prices through the other.
Exactly.
And then one other point, even like kayak or this kind of application, it's more easier to use than the hotel application. It's more easy to use like kayak or booking.com or Priceline. It's more faster, more easy, to use it than the hotel.
Yeah, sure. For me, if you ask me that question, I will lay on only one mobile application, which is TripAdvisor.
So you say you rely only on one specific.
Only on one specific one because with that application, I had a good experience, and also even the reviews over there are like I would say like they are more honest. They will,
Reliable.
they will tell you the bad, what happened, like the bad and the good. So for me, I will just use that TripAdvisor.
Anything else, guys, you want to add, like into someone else's point according to this, based on this question? The next question about the usefulness or navigation factor how we do navigate these mobile applications, like whether we can make these mobile applications, we can use this mobile application in the way that we are wishing to use, we are want to use. For example, there have been some reviews that I have read online. People were saying like mobile applications take too long to launch. Launch is the time, for example, when you just on your Apple phone or your Android, you just put on that mobile application, and it takes very long time to get started. Have you ever had, or like some mobile applications deliver irrelevant information? It happens. Like you are in Ocean City, but it gives you the information of Atlantic City. These kind of problems, or some advertisements just every second pop up and make you annoyed. I want to start with Shadi.
Nothing happened for me like this, but I realized these advertising stuff that pop on the screen all the time, these things are annoying, which is the mobile application has its own service. I mean, they don't have to put advertising because no one of us like advertising. I mean, you type the name or you reserve everything through the flights, and all of a sudden everything is gone because of like advertising.
Yes, and it actually annoys you, right?
It's annoying, and sometimes it takes everything, because when you click the X to close that ad, sometimes by accident you click on the same ad, so you put return, and when you do return, you have to retype everything.
You have to retype your.
This is a good point that I like.
Have you ever had problems, Muaz, with
Yes,
irrelevant-
with the destination. Sometimes they don't give you the specific destination.
Mhm.
They show some hotel show up in your area. You think it's near you,
It's
but
actually far.
when you make a reservation, it's really like very far away. One of my friends, he booked in another city,
Oh.
which is like 30 miles from his destination.
And he has to drive. that-
Yes, and he
had-
paid and he drive there.
Yeah, and actually that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to get some information, some hotels or some rent-a-car offices in Ocean City, but it gives you the
Yes.
Atlantic City. Yeah, it happens. Ryan, would you add something?
Yes, please. Actually, I have 2 points. The one point, like you say, that when you start to do like the booking and this stuff, so it's take long time to load it.
Yeah,
So sometimes you find a good offer and you start to fill the information and you press to load, so it take like 3 minutes or 2 minutes to upload. So suddenly they tell you, we are sorry, that's already gone, the room or the.
Why do you think that 2 or 3 minutes is long enough? You expect mobile applications to work faster?
Yes, it should be, because like since I want to click on this hotel or I want to book it, so it should be already taken for me. Because like it take 3 minutes and every time you tell me, oh, we are sorry, somebody have taken this room, so I will never find the right or at the time, how to say it, like it will be difficult to me to find the exact price I wanted, you know what I mean? And for the ads, since you start to, like you book through this application once, so suddenly he will have your information, he will start to send you emails daily, you know?
Oh,
So sometimes it's good and sometimes it start to be annoying, like you have a lot of emails.
so you meaning like after booking a hotel, you leave your email there and then you're getting like advertisements
Yeah,
for
every
email.
day, you know?
Every day.
That's- Hassan, would you say something about navigation problems of mobile applications?
Navigation problem, like I agree with about all what the guys said about like sometimes really when you do search in Philadelphia, sometimes you will find something in Atlantic City, something in Goodware, like around you. But sometimes you need a specific area. That's why it's like
But it shows you the general area.
yeah.
Aziz,
Yeah, with me, one time we booked a hotel, and they told us that, okay, so if you book it fast, we will give you a good price. And then we booked it, but like we found out we used the same application, and they give like a lower price. So my friend, he got disappointed because he said, all right, so I wish I could have just wait until I booked, so we will book at the same time, but we will have the same price. So I don't know like how they changed their price so fast.
Frequently, right?
Frequently.
Moaz, you want to add something in this point? The price changing frequently, you want to say something?
I mean,
The price on
Yeah.
the mobile applications, they change it frequently.
yeah, because sometimes when you like see a price, see like a hotel, and like you get your the application, you go again, you suddenly see the price had changed.
At increase, right?
Yes.
And actually, I agree with this, that's true. Like even like, I just opened the application and suddenly I close it, I went to the room or anything I wanna do it, then I come back and I wanna complete the
That's-
price
that's
change.
Like the stock market.
Yes, that's
One
true.
second.
What about you? Like, have you ever had any navigation problems with mobile applications?
Yeah, the notification probably when like I checked some flights,
Mhm.
so then I changed my mind. So they start emailing me, we have a good deal, we have a good deal.
Except that, have you had any like launching time? Like it takes a long time to get started to look for the hotel or any like delivery relevant
No,
information?
I haven't faced
Okay. Then another question, guys, about your attitude toward mobile applications. Do you guys think mobile application is a wise idea to use?
For me,
Do you think that mobile applications is a good idea to use?
for me, I agree it's a good idea. But you have to be aware of this kind of problem we was talking about. But in general, yes. So
You more?
Yeah, it's very helpful, but you have to be careful to use it.
And you, Shadi?
Exactly the same. It's helpful, but when it's come to the price point, I have to double check after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tamer?
I think it's better than the translating system. I mean, you didn't have to go to the office and ask them, oh, just check this by your phone and you do fly with the people around you, they will not.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with them. Just double check, you know.
And you, Hassan?
It's a wise idea actually to use it because it's easy to use, usability and the price. Mostly it's cheaper and it's 24 hours you can find next to you.
And Tamer, back to you. You said you liked it because online travel agent.
Yes,
Online
definitely.
because of being online.
Yeah, you didn't have to go to the office or something, you know, they, in the past, they used to be like in the streets and in the markets, you know, but that's not anymore.
Okay, guys. Very last question. That's the intention question. Whether you will use mobile application in the future. Answer yes or no, and the thing that will control your intention. Like whether your information like being the same as it is, whether time navigation or whether the price, whether something else that controls your intention toward mobile application. Shadi?
I will use it again, but I also will focus about the honesty of the application.
So you think being the honesty, like being the reliable,
Reliable.
is important?
Yeah.
You, Tomas,
I will use it, and
what's more important for you?
yeah,
What is more important for you?
like
Yes.
price.
Price.
Yeah.
That if they have the accurate price, which
Yes.
is real,
Which is real, which is
so they again reliability.
yeah.
And you,
sure, yes, I will use it again as they say about price have to be accurate. Yeah, and it's easy, you know, to use.
and for you, what factor is like, what is the most important for you that controls your intention to keep mobile applications in the future, whether it's a navigation or price, whether it's wrong information, right information,
Navigation.
navigation factor.
Yeah. Yes, you can. Because it's so like, as I said before, it's easy to search about the product.
Okay, and you,
Of course, I will use it, but I'm looking for, as Shadi said, the honesty and also
Reliability.
the reliability. Yeah.
and you, Tamer, what's your
Yeah,
idea?
I always still use that thing, but you have to give you something different. You know,
Yeah, like you expect mobile
good
application
deal or something like
to be different. Yeah.
to be different, you know. So
You
because it doesn't cost them anything. You know,
Just the third party.
just contract with the hotel and the flights and airlines, everything. Just give them like. So,
Okay.
then,
Is there anything else that, guys, this is the end? I would like you, if you have any points, we can talk about it right now. Do you have something to add?
No, I think we cover everything. Like for the problem or for the things.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. And actually, I will appreciate.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, and-